how you want to sculpt your body. What is it that you want to manifest from the Nithyananda Yoga? Close your eyes and realize, set your intention for today. How do you want your day to manifest? Just close your eyes and visualize. And
That you are a quantum energy. All the experiences you are having, you're experiencing it only inside your focal point, where you feel that that I exist. It is from that focal point, that you experience the entire universe, including yourself, God, and the world. Now, what do you want your intention to be? What is it that you want to manifest? You can set that as your very intention just by visualizing it, feeling it has already happened. Because at this time, you have direct access to that.
and I request everyone to please put your phones away. Please put your phones away. During the 1.5 hours after we wake up is the most crucial time. How you start your day is how you manifest your whole day and your whole life. So do not allow any other distractions, notifications, messages, calls. Just put that aside for these first 1.5 hours. Just put that away. Now, I request everyone to please cover your left palm with your right and place it on your left thigh. We're entering into the Sankalpa. Continue to hold your intention, your conscious declaration, your resolution in your mind as we chant the Sankalpa.
ममोपार्था समस्ता दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभेषु मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीयपरार्धे श्रीश्वेतवराहकल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बोद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ कार्तिकमासे शुक्लपक्षे पंचम्यां शुभदितौ भानुवासरयुक्तायां मूलानक्षत्र अतिकण्डयोग भवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलासो नद द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुता सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुर्चयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्याप वर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाख्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु भीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कत्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ Shri Jagadguru, Shri Jnanasambandha Deshika Swami Vagisha Sundara Manikya Vachaka Swaminam Avatar Bhuta Shri Jnanasambandha Swami Punaruddhrita Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita Trinavadyuttara Dushitamaguru Mahasannidhana Arunagiri Yogishwara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Mahasannidhana Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pita Traistrumshadutara Dushitam Guru Mahasannidhana Nityotsava Nityamangala Nityakalyana Nityarijita Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pita Mahasamsthana Mahasamhasana Pita Kaltra Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kailasa Paramparagata Harish Shri Surasreta इत्यादि अरविंद सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडिता चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय पुस्तका मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूता कपिल महागुरुकुलरुद्रता महानिर्वाणि पीठे अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्र श्री महागणपति समारंभा शिवचित्र पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अठल पीठा अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुष्कर्ण पीठा त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ जगत श्री कैलास धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगत गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिना प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थम भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये ओम अपवस्पृश्य. Please wash your hands with an udhirani of water.
Please keep the side and let's all get into the yoga. We're all going to be starting with the warm up. Vedanta. Nice to see you.
Nice to see that you finally made it today. You came for yoga as if
Ma Vedanta.
Now you can get the whole Texas team also. See, when we are starting, give a call also as you start their warm up. Give a call and get the Texas team also to come on time. Remember that time. You all are going to offer Lakshana to Swamiji after this. Come on. Wait. So now, let's get started. Are you all ready? Participants in same case, how many of you are ready for today's yoga? I'm going to wave your hands and show me how ready you are. Okay, I see more energy. Now I see. Yes. Thank you. Good. Let's get started. Come on. Stand up. Let's get
We're going to start with the warm up.
Start with your answer. The other way now. And other leg.
Start rotating your ankles around. Stretch them up and down.
Other side now.
Next, go to your knees. Rotate your knees. Rotate your knees around, the other way around. And from here, you're all going to be bringing your knees up to your chest just to stretch your thighs a little bit. Bring it in close, toes pointed down. And from take your knees to your, take your the soles of your feet to your butt completely. Give a resistance to it so you feel your thigh muscles stretch more. Same on the other leg. And next, rotating your hips. You're going to be pushing your pelvis to the back and to the side and to the front. So go around, feel the stretch in your hands. Your knees don't bend, and you just take the other way around. And now try to stretch and reach to the far end. Feeling the stretch in your obliques. Go as far as possible. Feel the stretch in this whole area. Now, on the other side, back, interlock, back, and bend down. Go as low as possible. Vedatmaya, try to follow this sequence as much as possible so you get the complete benefit. Every warm up is important. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to be tapping the opposite toes just to give more relaxation to your hips. We're going to be doing this. Don't bend, just touch and feel this. Here, come up, relax, and rotate your neck. The other way around. Slip up and down. From left to right. And now, can you all interlace your hands and just take them above your head and stretch? Stretch as much as possible. Just feel that stretch. Go on your tippy toes and stretch. Feel that stretch in your legs, in your back, in your sides. And as you exhale, just relax down. Try to touch the ground. Just let your body hang there for. And one more time. Just inhale, go up and stretch all the way to the top. Feel every muscle, everything stretching. Today there are a few asanas which is going to be working on our back, so nicely stretch. And exhale down. Try to touch the ground as much as possible. If you're able to touch your fingers to your ground, try placing your hand on the ground. And relax up. And we're going to enter into the skeleton dance. And I request every one of you to visualize yourself as a skeleton and bring that energy on. You're all going to be jumping, dancing with the visualization that you are a skeleton. You have no muscles, no flesh, nothing. You're just bones and a skeleton. Let's start shaking. Come on, jump, start moving your whole body, shake it, bring the energy on, move, move, move. Jump, 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 shake. All your, you should loosen out everything, your whole body. Just completely jump, dance, shake it out. And just jump, jump a few times. And slowly relax. Walk to the front and back to the mat. Just catch your breath, breathe through your nose. And once you're settle down onto your mat, once you feel relaxed, if your breathing is settled, settle down onto the mat. Yesterday we all did up to Vadakeki asana, and we are going to be entering into the 95th asana of the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, which is the Mayurasana. Yesterday we started the Mayurasana, but like we said, we are going to be continuing from here, so we can teach you all the different variations of it. Okay. So we're going to start with Mayurasana. First, I'll show the asana to everyone, and then we can start practicing. See, today I want to request you all, as we do the yoga, bring your awareness to every visualization. Bring your awareness to every sound. That's why we are reading out Bandha and visualization, because it is so important for you to do the right visualization for every asana. Understanding? Okay, so let's all learn Mayurasana. Yesterday, how many of you did Badakeki asana? Raise your hands. உங்களால எத்தனை பேரால பதக்கேக்கி ஆசனா பண்ண முடிஞ்சது நேத்து கை தூக்குங்க. You are where you have to lift yourself up off the ground. Good. Let us now enter into the Mayurasana. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, the same way like yesterday, you're going to be bending forward, going to be coming, putting your hands on the ground. And from there, you're going to be supporting your whole pelvic region. So, Nithyanandini will show you all how to do it from Badakeki asana to Mayurasana, which will be easier for most of us. So, the whole formation which we're going to be doing is going to be continuing from Badakeki asana, from Padmasana, because that is easier. That will help us, and that's more easier for you to be able to stretch your legs out. So, now from Padmasana, you're going to raise yourself from Padmasana onto your knees, raise yourself, and you're going to again see same thing like yesterday how I explained. You're going to be bringing your elbows to the lower abdomen. You have to bring your elbows to the lower abdomen area, and then that's where you get the balance to lift yourself up. Now, Badakeki asana is where your legs are in Padmasana. Mayurasana is when you stretch your legs out. So once you lower yourself onto your abdomen and you get the balance and you lift the legs up, from here, you should extend the legs out. and shift the weight forward and keep your legs completely straight. This is the Mayurasana. So I want all of us to try this, okay? You're going to be trying Mayurasana. First, bring in the visualization of a peacock. Visualize yourself as a Mayura. Mayura is a peacock. Once you visualize as yourself as a peacock, bring in the japa. Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Engage in the lock region. Hands front. Okay. And once you lock your perineal region, bring it front. I'll show you. Okay. So once you bring your hands to the front, you're going to be completely leaning forward onto your hands and slowly balancing it and lifting up. See, even if you can't do Padmasana, you can still try this asana. You don't necessarily have to go only from Padmasana into the asana. So you can even try it separately. The person, okay. Yes, Ma Trinetrikananda. Yes, you're doing a good job, Ma. Now you have to stably bring your elbows onto your abdomen. You have to stably bring your elbows. Thomasaya, see, the mistake is your placement of the hands. Your hands are facing front. Your hands should be facing to the side or backwards completely. That way your elbows will easily be able to come to the bottom. Yes.
Mama, finally joined. I was just going to ask someone that I was to call you. Because you've been so smoothly joining daily.
And Ma Mahasudashivananda Nithyanandam, please do yoga. Ma Mahasudashiva, please start the yoga. KS Vidya, Sri Divyaya, why don't you join the Zoom? We can help you. Sri Divyaya, almost daily I see a comment on our YouTube. Why don't you join the Zoom? We will help you and we will guide you one-on-one for the asanas. And Bobby Universe. Okay. Yes, Vedatma, yeah, you should also try. See, even if you're unable to get the Padmasana, keeping your legs straight, try. Yes. All other participants, see, can all of you try? We're watching the screen, so we're watching and seeing how you all are doing. So even in Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, all of you try the Mayurasana. Let me try பண்ணுங்க. See, the whole thing is about, it's not much more than anything, it's just about balancing your body in the right position. Don't poke your stomach, don't do that, but just balance your body in the right position. And it's about, see, now in Mayurasana, the legs are heavier, right? So naturally, you'll think that how to lift your legs up, how to hold your legs up, because your hands are all the way here. That's where you have to engage your core and shift your weight forward. And notice, Sri Jnana Swarupa Murtiyaya. Jnana Swarupa Murtiyaya, you're doing Padmasana correctly only. Try to relax your thighs. Just try to relax your thighs. You'll be able to get into the asana more. Do the butterfly, Bhattakeki asana. Yes, let's start. See, now the mistake which many people do, like where many people struggle is, once they come here, they think, lift the legs up like this, you're unable to balance. This is when many people are stuck. Notice that in this, when I do this, my hands, I'm not just keeping straight. I am shifting my weight forward. When you shift your weight forward, the center, you're able to get the center of balance. So just notice now, from here, this is what we normally are at. So here my back is hunched and my weight is still on my legs. Now, first thing, keep your back straight and notice how I shift forward. I move forward. This way, the center of balance. This way you get the center of balance. The whole weight is not on your legs. Can you all try? All of you keep trying. Come on. Saint kids. Can all of you try? Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, is it possible to move the camera a little down? Because we're unable to fully see all the participants.
Wow, Vedantmaya, you're doing a wonderful job. Able to do it. Good.
Yes, nice. You just need to bring that stability. Engage your core and bring that stability in the asana. Yes. Tirunamala camera is okay now. Thank you, Aya. Okay. Okay, so let's do it one last time. Let's all do it together. Let's get the Mayurasana. Everyone in Saint Kids, come on. Come to your hands and knees. You can do it from Padmasana or you can do it normally, however you feel comfortable. Everyone come into this position. Let's all do it together. Maharani Krishna Swami Nithyananda. Yes. Bring your elbows to your lower abdomen and let's all go into Mayurasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ कूर्परोपरि देहकं कूर्परोपरि संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थिराशयः केवलं हस्तयुगलं निपात्य भुवि सुस्थिरः.
Yes. From here, you're all just going to lay on your stomach into the Makarasana. Janandraja, Tirunamalila camera. எங்களுக்கு செவன் மேல சீலிங் தான் நல்லா தெரியுது. கொஞ்சம் கேமரா கீழே எடுத்துட்டு வரீங்களா ஐயா ப்ளீஸ்? ஜனராஜ், என்னால வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எனக்கு பார்க்க முடியல. கேமரா வந்து கீழே ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்றீங்களா ப்ளீஸ்? தேங்க்யூ ஐயா. எஸ். First, now we're going to enter into the Makarasana. You're going to be going all the way flat, laying on your stomach, feet pointing outwards, forehead on the mat. Interlace the fingers behind your neck. Hold your neck. You're going to be engaging the Moola Bandha, chanting the japa, Om Nithyananda Yoga, and visualize yourself as a crocodile. Visualize yourself as a crocodile. And from here, you're going to inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath comfortably and release through the nose. It's just Sahaja Kumbhaka. Means you're not going to tie anything. Just inhale, hold as long as you're comfortable. Make long, deep breath. Engage your Moola Bandha. In Parashramutta, engage your fingers behind your neck. Makarasana.
अध्याशिषेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानौ शिरश्च धृत्वा करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
From here, you're all going into Shalabhasana as a locust. Okay, so you're going to visualize yourself as a grasshopper. நீங்க உங்களை vertically visualize பண்ணி, please observe here. You're all going to lift your legs up. And it will not be from your knees, from your thighs, it should be up. Your whole leg should be up. Your stretch. See, the moment you lift your leg up, your back will also automatically arch. So you're going to be doing it and complete arch like this. Your hand should be next to your chest. Visualize yourself as a locust. Engage your Moola Bandha. Gaze forward. All of you lift. See, some of you are trying to lift it above your knees. See, this is Krishna Kataya. நீங்க தப்பா பண்றீங்க. Krishna Kataya. See, நீங்க வந்து, I just want you all to observe this. When you're trying, right, when you're doing this asana, when the way you're lifting like this. Many of you are just lifting your knees up. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. The moment from here, it should not be lifted up. It should be lifted up from the thighs. Here you can see there's a gap. I'm able to put my hand through. There's a gap. You should be lifting it from your core. And the moment you lift here, your chest automatically goes up. See, if like this, when you lift, automatically your torso also lifts and you'll slowly start balancing on your hips. This is Shalabhasana. Yes, lift as high as possible. Visualize yourself as a locust.
अध्याशिषेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमन्भवस्तभ्य करयोस्तलाभ्यां पादौ च शून्ये च वितश्च चोर्ध्वं वदन्ति पीठं शलभं मुनीन्द्रा.
And relax. Now be exactly where. Please stay where you are at. And from Shalabhasana, you're going to be just holding your feet at the back. You're just going to be pressing them against your back. holding your feet into the Ushtrasana. Visualize yourself as a camel. Give the resistance. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh.
See, you need to press your feet completely flat and you need to lift your chest up. This is Ushtrasana, visualizing yourself as a camel.
Mula Bandha, gazing forward and holding on to the continuing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs.
If you engage the Mula Bandha, you will see automatically you'll be able to lift more. Ushtrasana.
ध्याशेते पदयुग्मवस्थं पृष्ठे निधायापि धृतं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सम्यक् उदरास्य गाढौ मुष्ट्रं च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
All of you stay there. Krishna Gataya. Krishna Gataya, நீங்க தனுராசனா பண்றீங்க. இல்ல நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. You're holding your feet like this. You're holding it from here. No, அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க பிடிக்க கூடாது. உங்களால கால் வந்து முழுக்க தொட முடியாது. ரங்கராஜனையே நீங்க கரெக்டா பண்றீங்க. கிருஷ்ணகத்தைய ரங்கராஜனையா பாருங்க. அது வந்து கால் கைகளை வெளிப்புறமா நோக்கி காலை வந்து இன்னும் நல்லா பிரஸ் பண்றாரு. நீங்க பாருங்க, her feet is touching, like it should be touching your body completely. Ma Trinetrikananda, Ma Trinetrikananda. Trinetrika ma வந்து help பண்றீங்களா? Can you come forward to help Ma Trinetrika in the first row? Ma Tanmaya, the first person in the first row. Ma Trinetrika, you should just push your leg a little down. This will give you a stretch in the inner thighs. I want you to observe here. Her hands are completely pressing the soles of the feet against her butt. So, Vedatmaya, can you try? This will completely stretch the thighs and it gives a lot of relief. So try to press. கிருஷ்ணகத்தாயா, உங்க கைகள் வந்து வெளிப்புறமா வந்து உங்க கால்களை இன்னும் நல்லா அமுத்தணும். உங்க இடுப்பை நோக்கி நல்லா கீழே கொண்டு போங்க. எஸ், வெரி குட்.
Your legs have to be completely flat on your butt. That is the exact asana. And then from here, try to lift yourself up.
Yes, very good.
Give a deep stretch.
மா சுகுணலதா, வெரி நைஸ். உங்க கழுத்தை மட்டும் மேலே தூக்குங்கம்மா. மா சுகுணலதா, உங்களோட கழுத்தை மட்டும் மேலே தூக்குங்கம்மா. உங்களோட மார்பகங்கள் ரீஜன் மேலே தூக்கு. எஸ், வெரி குட். Yes, now many of you got it correct. Now from here, we are going to be entering into Dhanurasana. You are going to be holding the hands, the feet from the inside. See, pulling your feet towards the sky.
And you want to change this now. Till now we were holding our feet like this. Your hand was holding it like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change it. We're going to come from inside to out. And
Just notice. See, now you can just notice how I'm holding my leg. You're going to hold both your legs like this and lift as much as possible. You're going to completely arch. ஐயா பாபு, ஐயா கேமராவை கொஞ்சம் கீழே நோக்கி ப்ளீஸ் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்றீங்களா? திருவண்ணாமலையில completely arch back into Dhanurasana.
okay, so here I want to teach a technique for all of you. See, normally when you do Dhanurasana, right, you will not be able to lift much. Means, like, I'll just show to you all. Normally, if you're trying to just lift up, I'm seeing many of you are like this. Now, what you're going to do is use this feet, push the feet back, use the feet to go up.
Use the resistance of the feet for your chest to completely be lifted off the ground. See, you can see the difference. Before, when she was just trying to normally do it, you'll see now the shoulders are up, the feet are going up, but her chest is not off the ground.
Now, the only difference is, only one thing I'm doing is, I'm going to now push my feet back. Notice, I am pushing my feet back.
It is the resistance that you give. Vedatmaya, you should nicely lift. Vedatmaya, lift. Feel the stretch in your thighs. Lift more. Only as much as possible, only your hips should be on the ground. Yes, very nice. Yes, ma'am, very good.
Dhanurasana. Visualize yourself as
A bow Each of you are going to visualize as Paramashiva's Pinaka. Gaze into your third eye. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga entering into Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुविदण्डरूपौ करौ च पृष्ठे पादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्तल्य विवर्तिताङ्गं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्
Relax. Now, Mahabala, I just want to show one thing. See, you're actually doing very good Dhanurasana. You're able to do until here. So, Mahabala, now what, see, you're doing until here. From here, try to, see, when you try to stretch your legs more and arch your back more, such that your weight shifts back. So, right now you're doing until here. From here, try to shift your weight. Arch your back more. You will see the whole chest and the stomach will come up. Your legs will come more straight and your chest will come up more. Ma, Mahabala, can you hear us, Ma? Could you please give us a thumbs up if you heard?
Yes.
Ah.
Wonderful. Ma Roshni, we are not able to see you. Ma Roshni, your camera is completely blurred out. So we're not actually seeing you.
Okay. Now, all of you please get up from this asana and entering into the 100th asana, Bhagasana. So you're going to be sitting, keeping your soles of the feet flat on the ground, facing the palms down on top of the thighs or knees. Gaze into the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Just relax in this asana. It's called Bhagasana. உங்களோட கால்கள் மேல உட்கார்ந்து உங்களோட உங்களோட குதிங்கால் வந்து பிளாட்டா இருக்கணும் தரையில. நீங்க அது மேல உட்கார்ந்து உங்க கைகள் வந்து உங்க தொடைகள் மேலயோ உங்க முட்டி மேலயோ வச்சு உங்களுக்குள்ள நீங்க சுவாமிஜி தியானிங்க. Engage your Mula Bandha and do the normal breathing, the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhale and hold as long as you're comfortable and exhale.
भगासना उत्साह मोड़ी पावदौ वैसे बहुरी जीते एक ऐसे पावन महिला गुरु हो कुला पाशतीला वेसो वु पृष्ठिपगल्या पुनिजोहि हातस्यो मनो हे वाहिसोहि ताको जम कनिकल लियावे तासो तिनकी पिष्ठ लगावे.
And from the Bhagasana, we're all going to be entering into preparing ourselves for the next asana, which is the Gohi Asana. So, here I'm going to show you all how exactly the Gohi Asana should be done. Nithyanandini will be walking us through this. So, here first, you can
Put your head. See, Gohi Asana is there.
you're going to putting your head.
What, Ma? What is the problem?
Put your head back on the mat and you're going to first, please observe. I want you all to observe. Can you all take a moment to please observe my Nithyanandini on the screen? எல்லாரும் ஒரே நிமிஷம் ஸ்கிரீனை பாருங்க அப்புறம் நீங்க எல்லாம் பண்ணலாம். நீங்க இப்பவே பண்ண வேணாம். ஒரே நிமிஷம் just observe. First, if you see Ma Nithyanandini, she's putting her head flat on the mat. See the way she's going to align her body. This is what is important in Gohyasana. So now, you're going to be walking your body such that, here you see, your back is in a straight line. Your head, neck and spine is in a straight line. Your body weight shifts here. The moment you walk yourself closer, your body weight shifts here. நீங்க first உங்களோட உடம்புக்கு நேரா வந்தீங்கன்னா இது நேர்கோட்டுல இருக்கணும். உங்க முதுகு உங்க கழுத்து தலை நேர்கோட்டுல இருக்கறச்ச உங்க உடம்போட பாதி weight இங்க வந்துரும். Then slowly you're going to be holding your legs. This is all is Gohyasana. Just this much is Gohyasana. Can you all try now? See, what is important is to walk your legs close here. The reason this is very important is many people struggle like this. You try to lift your legs up and they're unable to lift their legs up. That's because the whole weight is still on the legs. Your head is just placed on the ground, but you're not shifting the weight to the shoulders and the legs. So, when you lift your knees up and take your hips up and walk yourself forward, already half the weight is shifted onto your shoulders and your head. Now, here you have to keep your shoulders strong, keep your head strong, and you're going to, from here, automatically when you come onto your toes, you'll see how the whole weight is shifted and you're able to simply lift up. Very nice. Vedatmaya, perfect. Vedatmaya is doing it correct. ரங்கராஜனையா கரெக்ட் மேல தூக்காதீங்க அப்படியே கண்ட்ரோல்டா வைங்க கால கண்ட்ரோல்டா வைங்க in Gohyasana you're not lifting your legs yet. Yes, you're only saying like don't this. Lift your legs. Very nice. I'm seeing many of you do it. Come on, thumbs walk your back straight, align your back. Jnana Surupamurti, slowly try to lift your leg. You're doing it correct. Jnana Surupamurti, try to walk your leg more front. Try to align it. Ma Trinetrikananda, try. So another important thing I would like to tell is keep your head positioning is very important in this asana. Here you can see she's not on her forehead nor completely on the crown center, just in the area in between. Keep your head like that because otherwise you're going to hurt your neck. So this is the proper positioning. Keep your shoulders strong. Now lift your weight up and lift your hips up. Keep your back completely straight and feel the weight shift. You can take a partner's help just to hold the leg. Yes. See, now when you come to this position, yes. See, right now I'm just giving her resistance. I'm not doing anything. I'm just giving her resistance. Just hold and help them find their center of balance. Push your shoulders out. Feel the strength in your shoulders.
दो हाथा की कहूनी जोई पुनः कलाई जाने दोई वे सबले भूपर ठानो उभय कले जुड़वा राशे.
Engage your try to find the center of balance. Come here in the asana. It's the exact same position. Lift your legs completely up on top. The Shirasasana. Ma Mahabala, wonderful. Vedatma, yeah, wonderful. Push your butt in, stomach, hold your core strong. Yes. This is Shirasasana. Just balance. Stay balanced. Hold your core strong. See, find the stability. Keep your shoulders strong. Find the balance between your shoulders and between your head. Yes. See, if you're at home and you're unable to find balance, you can take the help of a wall. You can take the help of a wall, but do not completely lean onto the wall. Only use it as a support. Yes. Thomasaya, see, Thomasaya, the mistake you're doing here, I'll show you what mistake you're doing. From here, see, you're like this right now. Now, from here, you're trying to lift up like this. Like this, you won't get balance. You know why? Because your weight is still on your leg. Try this. See, first bring your legs together, lift your hips up, and walk them forward. Come to this position first so that automatically the weight is lifted off the feet. Right now you're trying to lift like this, you won't get the balance like that. Try to walk yourself forward, shift your weight completely onto your shoulders. And you're not completely on the wall as well. You can balance without the need of anything. You can just like try to hold your whole weight. Just adjust. Do the Mula Bandha. Yes. Now from here, then you lift your legs higher, you will see automatically you'll get the balance. See, right here, the way
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विदैः विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा योक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वाङ्गशीर्षभागास्तु षष्षष्टि प्रतितास्तु ते.
Okay, and just mention just one more thing. See, now many people, what you do, you bend your shoulders. Just notice, if your shoulders are bent, you won't get stability. Try to push your shoulders out. Notice how the moment I push my shoulders out, I'm having complete stability. See the difference from your shoulders being bent next to your ears, from it being completely out like this. This is where when you completely push your shoulders out, you get the weight gets evenly balanced between your head and your elbows. This is what you need to do to get full stability and balance. Yes, very good. Ma Parameshwari, yes, Ma Trinatrikananda. You have a question? Come forward, come forward. Ma Trinatrikananda.
Nithyan- Nithyananda 吗？可以听得到吗？
Nithyananda Ma, go ahead.
然后有些体式是之前可以做的，然后我摔了一跤以后就越来越害怕去做，就是会感觉到担心。
Originally, I could do some asanas, but once I had a fall, I slipped and fell. So now I'm having some concern. I'm not so concerned.
Okay, I understand.
I'm not so
Understand. Listen, Ma Trinatrikananda, don't worry. See, actually, I'll tell you all something. Swamiji tells something amazing.
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you all something. Okay, there's something beautiful. Yes, nice.
You unmute. Unmute. Can you hear me now? Okay, listen, Ma Trinatrikananda, I have something very important to tell you. I was fascinated when I heard this from Swamiji. Swamiji said, your body has a natural ability for so many possibilities. Like when you are in a fish body, your ability to breathe through your skin underwater is still alive inside your body. Once your body achieves a certain ability, it is never erased. Listen, once your body achieves an ability, it is never erased. It is stored in your biomemory. You just need to get back to doing that asana. It will just automatically come. Don't worry. The moment you do one asana, you have done it sometime, the fall does not matter. Maybe it's just a recuperation period. That's all. It's only a recuperation. But the fall does not matter. If you have mastered an asana once, forever, you can expand on it, but you'll never fall back. Your body will get used. The thing is, even if you, let's say sometimes people don't do yoga for a long time, temporarily because of the body weight changes, they may not be able to hold the asanas. The moment they just drop that extra weight, they'll automatically be able to comfortably go back to that asana. So understand, you have not lost the ability to do the asana. Your body's recuperation period, that's all. So just take the time. You keep training your body. I am telling you, the fish body, the ability to breathe through underwater you had, you still have. Don't worry about what you had 10 days or 15 days back. Understanding? You will be able to easily do. You just heal your body. Your body will automatically align to the asana. Clear? Show me a thumbs up if you understood.
但是我现在就是让我特别不自信，就觉得前面可以做，然后后面就做不起来，就让我觉得很不自信。然后这个点，我就觉得我不能接受自己。
she's feeling when she's not having confidence, so she's not happy about herself with this.
Listen. What it's saying, you don't worry. It is Swamiji who is giving it to you. Swamiji who is giving it asanas. Asanas. It's okay, unmute that. It's fine. It's causing a lot of technical. Nithyananda, Trinatrikananda, sorry, apologies for technical glitch. See, Man Trinatrikananda, you don't worry about your ability to do. In Nithyananda Yoga, it is Swamiji who is giving you. You do the asanas, perfection will automatically happen. Don't worry.
See, that's why we are training. That's why we are doing over and over Pratama Vinyasa, Dvitiya Vinyasa, Tritiya Vinyasa. You need to master the asanas. So don't worry. You keep doing it. Your body will fall in tune. I assure that to you. Okay? Don't worry about your ability to get into asanas. You do it. You just break the belief. Your body manifests your belief. Break the belief that you can't do. Drop that negative self-talk. You will do. Understanding? Getting it? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Come do. We will guide you.
கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை
Come do.
முன்னாடி
But
பண்றீங்க.
I will guide you now. Do. Let's do the asanas. Come on. We can ask all further questions later. Let's do the asanas. Come. You get onto the mat. Now you will have a breakthrough in it. You just break the belief, you'll have a breakthrough. Yes. How many of you? How many of you did Shirasasana? Thomas saying,
கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை அங்க பின்னாடி வந்து யாரோ இந்த ஒயிட் ஷர்ட் போட்டிருக்கீங்க எனக்கு யாருன்னு தெரியல ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்றீங்க சூப்பரா பண்ணீங்க அந்த உங்க கால் கூட ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா இருந்ததுங்க ஐயா கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை யார் அது பேரு என்ன எனக்கு கிளியரா தெரியல பட் ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணீங்க
ஐயா கேமரா முன்னாடி வாங்க. யார் இது? நீங்க முன்னாடி வாங்க. நீங்க எல்லாரும் முன்னாடி வந்து இன்னொரு வாட்டி இந்த ஆசனா டெமான்ஸ்ட்ரேட் பண்ணலாம். வாங்க, நல்லா வாங்க, முன்னாடி வாங்க. பாபு ஐயாவா? பாபு ஐயா பண்ணுங்க. எல்லாரும் முன்னாடி பண்ணுங்க பார்க்கலாம் இன்னொரு வாட்டி. நல்லா பண்றீங்க நீங்க. இன்னொரு வாட்டி பண்ணுங்க, முன்னாடி பண்ணுங்க.
இது மணி ஐயா நாட் ஷூர் ஹூ இட் இஸ்
எஸ், நல்லா பண்ணுங்க. வெரி நைஸ். வாவ். வெரி நைஸ். பியூட்டிஃபுல். நீங்க காலையும் கரெக்டா மேல கொண்டு போறீங்க. வெரி குட்.
வெரி குட் அது மணி ஐயா தானே
ஓகே, ஆல் ரைட். இப்போ நம்ம வந்து அடுத்தது நம்ம எல்லாருமே நெக்ஸ்ட் ஆசனா என்டர் பண்ணலாம். லெட்ஸ் கோ இன்டு தி நெக்ஸ்ட் ஆசனா. From here you are going to be entering into the Phodyasana. Now before we enter into the asana, I want to teach you all the Kumbhaka. It's called Bhastrika Kumbhaka. So please listen. The Kumbhaka you are going to be doing here is, you are only going to focus on exhaling. That's all. Kumbhaka. Let's learn the Kumbhaka before the asana. Think it, settle down. Tanmayama. All sit down, sit down. Before you all go, sit down, please. You have, I think, yeah, you have a few more minutes to go for Shivastamba. Settle down. Okay, see here, you're only going to focus on exhaling. Forceful exhale. Keep your hands on the stomach. Feel the exhalation. Inhaling will automatically exhale. You see my stomach? I'm able to automatically feel it go in and out. Keep your hand on the stomach. See, this is called the Bhastrika Kumbhaka. What you can see here on the screen, it is rapid exhalation, forceful rapid exhalation. So you're going to be forcefully exhaling out. You're going to forcefully exhale and push the breath out rapidly. As you all can see, everyone in Saint Kids, please settle down. Please observe the screens. See, the best way to get it is like first, when you're practicing, sit in Vajrasana and do it. And place your hand on your stomach and feel that whole forceful exhalation happening. Just exhale forcefully. Feel the rapid forceful exhalation. Yes. So from here, in the same Kumbhaka, we are going to be entering into the Phodyasana. So what you're going to do, actually this Kumbhaka helps you in engaging your core. So strong. You'll balance so much of stability in the asana.
So now we're going to be entering into the Phodyasana.
So sit on the mat and you're going to be lifting your legs up completely, engaging your core in the Bhastrika Kumbhaka. See, holding your ankle region. You're going to be holding your ankle region and completely lifting the legs all the way up, keeping your back straight, and you're going to be bringing your forehead to your knees, and you are going to perform the Bhastrika Kumbhaka in this asana.
दौ हाथ पग बाहर आने गोड़ा तरे काम कशीताने अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता धरे चरणों भय आकाश दिशि करे.
Swamiji, and the japa, full Phodiyasana, please come close as possible to your knees. See, all these asanas are very intense. The pranayama makes it very intense. Intensely do the intense. And come here, exact same kumbhaka, exact same bandha. Visualize yourself as a mace, as a pariga. Just stretch your hands to the back and engage your core. Keep your back straight into the parigasana. Just engage the Mula Bandha, gaze into your third eye. Visualize yourself as Gatha Yuddha, Hanuman's mace. Visualize yourself as a mace. Engage your core.
परिघासना उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्बं भूमौ स्पृष्ट्वा हस्ताभ्यां कन्धराभद्रं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् परिघासनं भवति.
Just stretch your hands forward. Exact same position. Visualize yourself as a boat. Hold your core. Maukasana, hold it.
उत्तानशयनं कूर्पराभ्यां भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य हस्तौ नितम्बं निधाय शिरः ऊरुजङ्घापादान् दण्डवत् धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Feel the burn. Bring your legs close to your chest into the Rudra. You're going to be visualizing yourself as Lord
Rudra. Please bring your, don't put your foot down. Tamasaya, don't put your foot down. See, don't keep your feet down. Just straight, bring your hands underneath your legs and hold on to your feet. And you're going to pull your feet towards your chest. I'll show from the front also. You're going to bring your hands underneath your feet, your legs, and hold on to your feet. Pull it towards your chest. Keep your back straight. Pull your feet towards your chest. Gaze towards.
I'm gonna gaze towards your nose.
The tip of the nose. Yes,
Gaze towards the tip of your nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Rudra.
पगतली संपुट करी हाथस्यो पगौचाई पगा का अंगूठा दो ले ऊपरली कानी तालवे लगावे पचे दो हाथ पगा माहे करी नीचे करी चीरे आनी पगा की आगल्या पर काकशी दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन कौगन उदराभेसे कहे.
Now, from here, you're going to be laying on the mat. Feet will be flat on the ground. And you're going to be lifting your body up. And if you're on your menstrual cycle, please refrain from doing this asana. So you're going to be body up completely. Visualize your inner space. Here you're going to be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha. You're going to be engaging your chin, tucking your chin to the chest. And here, please see, our whole body is lifted up. See, all of you can see here. Your whole body should be lifted off the mat. உங்களோட உடம்பு வந்து நீங்க மேல தூக்கணும். உங்களோட கால்களும் உங்களோட தோல் பட்டை மட்டும்தான் கீழே இருக்கணும். வேதாத்மாயா பர்ஃபெக்ட். மகாபலா வெரி குட் பர்ஃபெக்ட். அண்ட் அனன்யானா வெரி குட். அனன்யானா கரெக்டா பண்றீங்க. வெரி நைஸ். ரங்கராஜனையா நல்லா மேல தூக்குங்க. உங்களோட வயிற்று பகுதியை உங்களோட இடுப்பு இன்னும் நல்லா மேல தூக்குங்க. எஸ் எஸ். So you're going to be lifting your body up completely and engaging your chin to the like tucking your chin to the hollow of your throat and lifting your body up completely, right? And then you're going to be holding. You'll see how the whole body is. Okay. So these are your legs will be, your hands will be close to the foot. Yes. And you're going to be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, gazing to the tip of your nose. Yes. This is the Unmukha Pithasana, the second.
ऊर्ध्वे जजानुनी कृत्वा शवित्वोर्ध्वमुखं तथा उत्थाप्य हस्तौ तिष्ठेतु पीठ उन्मुख नामके.
Yes. From Unmukha Pithasana, we're going to be laying flat onto mat into Shavasana. Just stretch your legs, stretch your body. We still have 1 more hour of yoga. This is the Shavasana for Pratama Vinyasa Krama. In Saint Kitts, Ma Tanmaya, can you please bring the other batch, second batch, into the hall? Thank you, Ma. Yes. Lay flat the mat, entering into the Shakti Chalana Mudra, visualizing the flow of Kundalini Shakti.
अथ शवासनम् उत्तानं शपवद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्
Slowly, your toes, wiggle the fingertips, bring your knees to the chest, and step onto the mat. And this is the 108th asana of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Finish successfully. So level 1 done. Yes. Level 1 of Prathama Vinyasa Krama. The Prathama Vinyasa Krama is done. Now we are going to take it intermediate with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So we are all going to be doing the advanced asanas. Of course, we are all repeating for the second time. But this time, each of you aim for a breakthrough. Aim to do the asanas, aim for a breakthrough, aim to be able to do the asanas, and visualize each asana, push yourself more. Push yourself to be able to do more, and you'll be having a breakthrough with this. Okay, now we are going to be entering into the 109th asana, which is the Yathasanishthasana. So you're going to be sitting in a posture that brings ease to your physical and mental space. It can be any posture, whichever is most comfortable for you. உங்களுக்கு இருக்கிறதுலயே சுகமான போஸ்டர் எதுவும் அதுல உட்கார போறீங்க. இந்த ஆசனாக்கு வந்து நீங்க இப்படிதான் உட்காரணும்னு எந்த விதமான எதுவுமே இல்லை. உங்களுக்கு இருக்கிறதுலயே சுகமான போஸ்டர் எதுவோ எது உங்களோட மனசாந்தியை கொண்டு வருதோ அந்த போஸ்டரை நீங்க உட்காரணும். இட் குட் பி எனிதிங். Sit in a posture that brings comfort to your inner space and mental peace. And here you're going to be doing the Samana Kumbhaka. Visualize the heat raising up from the bottom of your spine all the way up to your navel center, like a burning fire, that heat spreading through, seething through your whole body, engaging your Mula Bandha. Gaze to the top, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Keep your hands in the Bindu Mudra.
यथाशनिष्ठासना पर्यङ्कं तत्समाख्यातं यत संस्थां यथा स्थितिः
From here, from the Yathasanishthasana, you're going to be entering into the Samasana. So in this particular, sit cross-legged, hands on the knees, thumbs and index touching each other. This is the Bindu Mudra. Your thumb and index will be touching each other. And take a long, deep inhalation and hold. And take prolonged inhalation and exhalation. This is Samasana. The whole focus is on your breathing. The whole awareness and focus is on your breathing. మొత్తం ఆഴమా వాంగి மெதுவா சுவாசத்தை வெளியிட்டு
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु सुखप्रसवलाभाय प्रोच्यते प्राक्तनेपति दण्डपद्मभरद्वाजर्वीरवज्रसमानितु आसनानि सदा कुर्यात् सुदीर्घैरे च पूरकैः.
From the you're going to the asana. Here, you're going to be placing the left foot against the genital region, placing the right foot over the top of your left foot. So here, see, you're not going to exactly go into the. Okay, master clear, then announce and back. Tanmayama, please bring back the first team so second team can start. Here, your left leg will be close to your genital. Your right foot will not go on the thighs. It will come on top of the left foot like this. So the leg is on top of the left leg. And here you are going to be gazing to the tip of your nose, placing the hands on top of your knees, engaging the Mula Bandha, the Samana Kumbhaka. See, in this sequence of asanas, now that we have entered the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, the first few asanas will be slightly similar. You'll have to change, there'll be few changes like the position. The main thing here is the visualization and the bandhas. More than the physical posture, it is the bandhas and the visualization which you have. So you should intensely do all the bandhas, that itself will create a strong impact.
And since because you're keeping in Bindu Mudra, now your hands are changing, it's going to place like this on the knees.
And you're going to engage the Mula Bandha, Samana Kumbhaka. Visualize the heat, the fire raising up from the base of your spine all the way to your navel center.
मुक्तासना निपीड्य शिविनी सूक्ष्मां दक्षिणेतरगुल्फतः वामं यां येन गुल्फेन मुक्तासनमिदं भवेत्.
And from here, in the Muktasana, you're going to be entering into the Siddhasana. Maintain the same position as Muktasana. Switch the gaze to the third eye. That's all. Exact same position. Just switch the gaze to the third eye. விஷ்ணுகத்தாயா உங்களோட ஒரு கால் மேல இன்னொரு கால் வரணும். See, உங்களோட இடது கால் வந்து நீங்க வந்து உங்க உள் தொடையில வைப்பீங்க ரொம்ப close your genitals, and your right leg will be on top of your left leg. That's important.
You should be awake to the third eye. Don't be guide people.
Here,
सिद्धासना सिद्धासना स्थानूम्यमितेन्द्रियोचलादृश पश्यन् भुवोरन्तरं चैतन्मोक्षकपातवेदजानकं सिद्धासनं प्रोच्यते.
now, same way, same posture. This whole asana's crucial things are the bandhas and mudras. Don't skip. Now, the exact same thing, only difference is engaging all three bandhas. Lock your chin to the chest, tuck your stomach in, engage the Mula Bandha. From Siddhasana, we are going to go into Siddhyasana. Gaze to the tip of your nose. Don't close your eyes, gaze to the tip of your nose.
वामपादखेदी जानो शिवानी मडितासकौंठानो दचिपादकी एडी जोई मेढुमडी लगावे सोई.
And this asana, we're going to enter into Rudrasana. Going to enter into Rudrasana. Now, with your legs in the same position, your legs will be in the same position as the Siddhyasana. Here, you're only going to rotate your hands. From here, you're only going to rotate your hands on your knees and bring them into the Bindu. So you're going to bring into the Bindu Mudra and switch your gaze towards your third eye. You're going to engage. Now, in the last asana, we were engaging all the three bandhas. Here, you can release the Jalandhara Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Engage only the Mula Bandha and gaze towards your third eye, keeping your hands in the Bindu Mudra. Legs will be in the same position. Rudrasana.
Okay.
Just intensely hold the Mula Bandha. You'll feel the whole vibration. You'll feel the heat in your body.
वामचरण परि दक्षिण राखे एक जुगति आसे विदिधा के वाम पगतले माहिले कोर दक्षिण के जुबहार ले वोर.
Now, the next asana is the Santadhanasana. In this exact same posture, you're not going to change anything except your gaze. Continue being in the same asana. Shift your gaze from your third eye to your nose. That's all. In this Santadhanasana, continue to engage the Mula Bandha. Just shift your gaze from your third eye to your nose. Santadhanasana.
आसन क गुण मन के चंचलता मीचे।
Now, continue your legs on top of one another. You're going to continue sitting in the same posture, and you're going to be bringing your hands over your navel. Here you can see you're going to bring your hands over your navel, and you're going to be cupping your palms. This is called the Samputa Mudra. You're going to be cupping your palms like this in front of your navel center. Continue to engage the Mula Bandha. You continue to hold the Mula and just visualize in your third eye. This is the Siddhasana 2.
ऋजुकाय समासीना सिद्धासनमुदीरितं प्रसार्य भुवि पादौ तु दोर्भ्यामङ्गुष्ठदा आदरात्।
Now, from here, the next asana which we're going to enter into is Bandha Yoni Asana. Now, this is a very important asana. I request all of you to just pay attention to the screen. Now, your legs are going to be in the completely same, in the same position. Now, your hands, just notice, you're going to be bringing your thumbs to your ears. Okay? You're going, see, one by one, you're going to be closing each of the senses. Now, your thumbs will come to the ears, close the ears. Your index fingers will close the eyes. Your middle fingers will come to the nose, will close the nostril. Your ring fingers will come just above the upper lip, and your little fingers will come below the lower lip. This is how you have to do the Bandha Yoni Asana. So you're going to be bringing your, I'm just going to repeat again for anyone who didn't get it. Your thumbs will come to your ears, index fingers to your eyes, your your middle fingers to your nostrils, your ring finger to the upper lip, and your little fingers to the lower lip. This is the Bandha Yoni Asana. You're going to hold yourself in this asana, one by one, restricting all of the senses. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Engage the Mula Bandha. Intensely engage the Mula Bandha. Now, visualize that your sankalpa is manifesting through the womb of creation. Whatever you want to manifest for today, whatever you want to manifest in through the Nithyananda Yoga for your body, whatever you want to manifest in your day, visualize that your sankalpa is manifesting through the womb of creation. Hold this asana, Bandha Yoni.
यत्र मध्ये महादेव भन्दयोन्यासने शृणु यत्कृत्वा केचरो भूत्वा विचरेदीश्वरो यथा।
And relax. You can relax. The next asana is Virasana. Keeping your legs in the same position, you're going to bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra placed on top of your knees, and you're going to be okay. Now, there's a slight change actually in the legs. You're going to be placing one foot on the thigh, the other foot will be underneath the thigh. So it will be like Ardha Padmasana. Rather than the feet being on top of each other, one foot will be on top of the thigh, the other will be underneath the thigh. So in like the Ardha Padmasana, yes. Now in this asana, you're going to bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra, you're going to be bringing your hands onto the knees and engage the Mula Bandha and visualize and embody the space and state of bravery. Virasana. Visualize and embody the state and space of bravery in this asana. Virasana. Virasana.
एकं पादमतैकस्मिन् विन्यस्योरुनि संस्थितम् इतरः संस्थिता चोरं वीरासनमुदीरितम्.
From this, you're going to be into the Valmikasana. Now, you're going to be bringing the left leg to the side of the genital organ. So, you're going to be bringing the left leg to the perineum, and the right leg is going to be on top of the left leg with the toes underneath the thigh. See, the toes should be tucked in the thighs. So, you'll be tucking in your toes. Your toes will be tucked in completely. And yes, keeping your toes tucked in, you're going to be bringing, see, your hands will be on your knees, your thumbs and index fingers touching. You're going to keep your thumbs and your index fingers touching. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize the great sage, the poet and the author of the Ramayana. This is Valmikasana. You're going to be visualizing Valmiki and engage the Mulabandha, intensely engage the Mulabandha. See, I want to mention one thing in this asana. All of you continue doing and listening. When you here, you're doing the Samana Pranayama, which means it is a normal breathing. But as you're breathing, you're visualizing the fire raising up from the base of your spine all the way up. And you'll feel like the Kundalini is raising. So when you do that, the best way to experience this feeling is by intensely engaging the Mula Bandha. You'll see how automatically you'll feel that heat, everything radiating through your whole body. So do this, engage the Mula Bandha, visualize Valmiki in your third eye, gaze towards your third eye, Valmikasana.
दावा पगकी पगतली हाय जोया हनाक्षि मेद्र दचिना आन लगा वेसोई चितादति एडी जोई बाली लाली लगा वेसोई अंगुष्ठ गोडाम लगता राखे पुनः पगतली धारत ढाके.
From the, yes, we are going to the next asana, which is the Joni. Now, same in the same asana, from putting your hands in the Bindu Mudra, you're going to be turning your palms around and just resting them on the knees. Rest your palms onto the knees. You're going to be engaging the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Gaze towards your nose and visualize the Yoni Mandala. Visualize the Yoni Mandala in your third eye. This is the Joni Mudrasana. Continue towards the nose.
वाम पाद की पगतली जाही माहिली कोरी जो नीता हारे से उलटो पाव झुमोरी.
Now, from the Joni Asana, now we're going to be having a little change in posture. The next is Bhadrasana. So you're going to be bringing the soles of your feet together. Bring the soles of the feet together and you're going to be interlocking your fingers, bringing it beneath your feet and holding on to your feet. And in this asana, you're going to be engaging the Udyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha. So you're going to engage the core, engage the Mula Bandha and the Udyana Bandha. You're going to be sucking your stomach in. See, Udyana Bandha is very important, as we have explained before. Place your hands on your stomach. Am I audible to all the participants? Are all of you able to hear me? Okay. Yes, sorry for that. Now, continuing to sit, see, this is the Bhadrasana 3. So you're going to keep your legs in, with the soles of your feet together, keep your knees apart. Interlock your fingers. You're going to hold your legs and gaze towards the nose. Visualize Lord Veerabhadra in your inner space. Lord Veerabhadra. Visualize Lord Veerabhadra in your inner space. Hold on to your feet and intensely engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Lock your perineum and suck in your stomach. Suck your stomach in. Feel the hollow in your suck your stomach in. Gaze towards your nose. This is the Bhadrasana 3. Intensely do this asana.
गुल्भौ च वृषणस्याः
Yokshipe, Sakyagulbam to Dakshine.
Yes. And relax. And next we'll be doing Yoni asana. Okay, sorry. Next we'll be doing the Aghorasana. Now continuing to sit in this same posture. Your legs will be in the same posture. You're going to be bringing your right hand. Your left hand will be on one knee. Your left hand will be relaxed on one knee. Your right hand, you're going to be bringing it to your nose. How we do like the pranayama, you're going to be bringing your right hand to the nose. First, I just want everyone to get comfortable with the legs. Try to relax your knees onto the ground. Try to relax your legs onto the ground. You're going to be, see, actually it is not, when I say pranayama, we're not doing this mudra. So do not do this. You're going to be covering your teeth, like your mouth, with your right hand completely. So you're going to be covering, I'm also just going to show from this side. You're going to be, with the right hand, cover your mouth. Close the left nostril with the index finger. So you're using your index finger, close the left nostril and inhale through the right nostril. And close both the nostrils with with your thumb. And in exhale, see, inhale through the right nostril. Now use your tongue to block the left nostril, hold your breath. Then release your index finger and exhale through the left nostril. You're going to be repeating the same. Your hand is going to be covering the mouth. You're going to be doing this pranayama with the fingers. This is the Aghorasana. Visualize yourself as an Aghori. Visualize yourself like an Aghori. And you're also, as you do this, you're also going to be doing a very different mudra, which is you're going to be locking your tongue. You're going to be twisting your tongue inside so you can all see. And that you are going, and that is called Kechari Mudra. To put your tongue in completely, such that the tongue touches the roof of your mouth. You can observe here. Put your tongue out, fold it in. Take it inside your mouth, such that it is touching the roof of your mouth. So inside your mouth, your tongue will be folded, as you can see projected on the screen. Your tongue will be folded inside, and you're going to be covering your mouth with your right hand, and with your fingers, you're going to do the pranayama. Okay, let's all do this asana. This is the Aghorasana. Visualize yourself as an Aghori. Engage the Mula Bandha intensely. Gaze towards your third eye.
पूर्वक हो विश्रिक जोगी वाही विधि जो कीजे सोई जब अंकुरी मुखा बहारे आने मुख को पुनि संपुट करिथाने जिबला उलती तलवे धारे हातांशो आरंभ पुरी करे.
And Now we are going into the Kaneri Pavasana. See, yes. So the next asana which we are entering into is Kaneri Pavasana. This is a very interesting asana. So now in Bhadrasana, your legs are completely together, right? Your legs were together in front of the perineum. Now, you're going to be pushing your legs slightly in front. Bring your heels apart in front of you, and you're going to be relaxing the elbows onto the soles of your feet, bringing your hands onto your chin. Relax the elbows onto the soles of your feet. Bring your hands onto the chin. You're going to visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water. Visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water. Gaze towards the nose. Your gaze towards the tip of the nose. And in this asana, you're going to be intensely engaging the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. So the Mula Bandha is locking your perineum intensely, and the Uddiyana Bandha is sucking the stomach in and up. Intensely engage both the bandhas and visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water. Bring your gaze towards your nose. You'll be doing the Rechaka Kumbhaka, which means you're going to inhale normally, normal inhalation, but a very controlled exhalation. As you're exhaling, you should have a controlled exhalation. Let's all do the Kaneri Pavasana. So now, I just want to ensure all of you are getting this asana with all the bandhas. All the bandhas is what is important. So let's do it together. Now, in this asana, first, can you all engage the Mula Bandha? Engage your perineum. Consciously engage your perineum. Now, suck your stomach up. Suck your stomach up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Do not leave the Mula Bandha. Do both at the same time. Now, gaze towards your nose. Bring your gaze to. Now, try to focus on the breathing. Inhale, normal. Inhale. And now, as you exhale, bring a very controlled exhalation. Slowly control the exhalation. And finally, visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Internally. Don't chant it externally. Internally chant the Mahavakya.
Kaneri Pavasana. ग्वालिपावा आसन का हे जैसे याहुमें जाने विदिते से दो गुलफा माहिल चालो आरो ए द्या विजिका हो निथानो.
And slow. How many of you have intensity when you did all the different movements one by one when you were engaging? How many of you felt the intensity of the asana? Can you all raise your hands? Okay, wonderful. Great. See, each of these asanas we should do like that. As I tell, one by one, engage each of these components because that is what gives you the authentic experience of the Nithyananda Yoga. Whether the asanas are simple or not, the bandhas, the 12 components is what makes you experience the full benefit of the asana. Now we're going to be entering into the Parasana. Okay, see in the Parasana, observe, you're going to sit with the knees raised, arms between the thighs and calves, interlacing the finger, feet off the mat. So bring your legs on. So you're going to bring your legs, your hands underneath your knees and bring your hands interlocked in front of you. So here you can see the legs are raised. The toes will be pointed downwards. Your legs will come together. Your hands will be interlocked in front of you. And you're going in this is called the Parasana. Now let's all engage the bandhas. Let's all do the 12 components one by one. Okay, Mahabala is posted. Mahabala is challenged by holding the Uddiyana Bandha and breathing, working on this. See, actually, I've heard this question like from many people. Actually, many people have asked. See, I'll tell you something here, Mahabala. That means you're not holding the Uddiyana Bandha because there's a difference when we say pull your stomach in, engage your core. Many times what we do, you do this. You try to hold your breath, and I can't breathe in that. But I'll show you a difference. Uddiyana Bandha is not about pulling your stomach in and holding it tight. Listen, as you are like this, right? Just inhale and hold your stomach in. See how inside it's going? Hold it there. See, right now, you can still, right now, it is not about inhale. See, just notice, okay? Now I'm going to inhale and hold my breath. Now, naturally, I can't talk when I'm doing that because then if I talk, I have to breathe, my stomach will get released. That is what many people mistake as the Uddiyana Bandha. The Uddiyana Bandha is different. Uddiyana Bandha is first relax your stomach, okay? Just stay relaxed. Do it with me. Stay relaxed. Now, exhale and pull the stomach completely in. Exhale and pull the stomach completely in. Do you feel the hollow? It's only the stomach being pulled in. But still I'm able to talk. I'm able to breathe because the stomach is only engaged. Are you understanding the difference between the two? Do you feel the hollow? Exhale. See, don't inhale and hold your breath. Exhale and lock your stomach in. Are you feeling it, ma? Ma Mahabala, can you try along with us now? Actually, see, don't worry. I would like to tell this to everyone who's doing the yoga along with us. Even if you're unable to do all 12 components together, even if you're unable to like do the Uddiyana Bandha, breathe, it's okay. As you go into the flow, you will slowly start easing into the asana. Do as much as you're able to do. That's what matters. Try as much. Okay, Ma Mahabala, no problem. Just do as much as you're able to do. You'll see you'll slowly start getting the Uddiyana Bandha. You'll automatically start easing into it. Okay. So let's do the Parasana together now. All of you bring your hands underneath the knees and keep your back straight. Bring the hands interlocked in front, the toes facing downward. Engage the Mula Bandha. Now, can all of you come into this asana first? Yes. Now, engage the Mula Bandha. Let's all engage the Mula Bandha together. Wonderful. Many people are doing this. Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai, Saint Kitts, everyone is able to do. That's nice. Now, engage the Mula Bandha intensely. And now, do the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Inhale normally. Inhale. Now, as you exhale, have a very controlled exhalation. Continue to hold the Parasana. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Gaze towards your nose. Bring the gaze towards the tip of your nose. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Parasana. Continue to hold. ततोर्ध्वं रेचयेत् वायुं मृदु निःश्वास संयुतं रेचकस्त्वे स विख्याता प्राणसंशयकारकः. And from here, you're going to be into the next, which is a Kotu Chandasana. See, here you are previously your legs, right? Here you're going to be holding your feet together. See, now, until now, your hands were like interlaced. Now, you're going to hold your feet. Bring your hands interlaced. And most important thing, bring your feet to the hollow of your throat. See here, observe here. See, all of you observe. When we all did the Siddha Samadhi Asana, what did we do? We went down all the way, we brought the feet close to the throat. Am I right? Like when you go down in Siddha Samadhi Asana, your hands, your toes completely touch. Yeah, I'm not putting my hands in, but your toes touch your all of your throat. The exact same thing you're going to be doing here. you're just going to be holding your feet together, bringing it all the way down to the hollow of your throat. Can all of you try this? Mahabala, wonderful. You're doing the asana perfectly. See, many of you are taking it to your chest level. That is okay. Listen, the real asana is உங்க தொண்டை குழியில உங்களோட கால் விரல்கள் போய் தொடணும். அதுதான் asana. See, try to bring your, see, actually, just loosen up the hips. This whole asana is like completely opening up the hips. Try to pull your legs. Rangarajanaya, actually, you will be able to do it. Just pull the legs closer and bring it to the throat area. Just pull it. Now you're holding. Just pull it closer and bring it to the throat. See, keep your back straight. See, try this. Balajiya, hold your feet together. Slowly try to take it. Even if you lose your balance, again bring it back. This will help with loosening and opening up the hips. Try pulling as much as possible. You will really feel so much of stretch in your inner thighs. For all those, really Padmasana you will be able to do if you just do this asana like continuously. ரங்கராஜனையா நல்லா நேரா கொண்டு வந்து உங்களோட கால் விரல்கள் வந்து உங்களோட சின் உங்களோட த்ரோட் தொண்டையை தொடணும், தொண்டைக்குழியை தொடணும்.
गोपी छंदासना ऊर्ध्वधि पगाका अंगूठा का ताकू पराशे येडी हिरादा लागवे कामकशी ऐड्या आगुली परिराशे दृष्टिनासा अग्र आसन कौगुन इडी पिगला की पावन थंब जलंधरम पदलगे. See, if you put your feet against the wall, then because of the natural resistance which your feet are already giving, you'll fall back. Try to turn around, put the back against the wall and pull your feet. So use your own strength to pull the feet, put the back against the wall will give the resistance. And moreover, you're doing the feet with the wall will make it more difficult because the wall is starting to resist your leg. So and already your legs are resisting. So you'll go back. Yeah. Now, if you put your back against, now try to use the strength of your hands and pull your feet closer. Then you'll see the wall will give a support as a resistance. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, the next is also continuing this. The next will be the Udarasana. So before you were bringing it like in Gopi Chandasana, you are bringing. Now you're going to continue being in the same position. You're going to bring your gaze towards the tip of the nose. So continue to keep your hands interlaced and keeping your legs underneath the throat. You're going to be gazing down, gazing to the tips of. I'm just going to show from the side also. Bring the feet, see, here, bring the chin to the soles of your feet. Your feet should literally be touching your chest. Okay, you can see here. Your feet should literally be touching your chest and bring the chin to the soles of the feet. And you're going to be gazing towards the nose. This is the Udarasana. Visualize that your body is free from any defects, any issues, any defects which you might have, or even if you don't have, visualize your body free from any kinds of defects. Just gaze towards your nose, engage the Mula Bandha intensely. Can all of you engage the Mula Bandha intensely? Intensely engage the Mula Bandha and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Inhale, first normally inhale, and then have a very controlled exhalation. One more thing I would like to mention. If your feet are touching do not allow the feet to touch the Kantamala when you're bringing it to your throat. You can move the Kantamala behind. Just your feet should not touch Swamiji's dollar on the Kantamala. Just ensure that. Yes, Udarasana. दऊ पगतली संपुट खाने उभे हस्त करी उरढ़ी ताने अंगुष्ठ दऊ सम ठहरावे चिबुक नीचे ताही लगावे बहुरी दऊ कर ऐसे धीरे आनी पगन सरबाहरे कारेब्दौ पगनकी अंगुरी जोई तिन परिकारे काक्षी सोई.
And relax. Okay. Now we're going to take a second to just relax our hips before we move on to the next asana. I know this is a hip opening asana, and for many of us, it's stretching a lot. See, come into Vajrasana. One of the first things you can do when you feel like, especially after Bhadrasana or pulling your legs open, one of the first things you can do to relax your hip is to come in Vajrasana. This instantly puts the pressure in the right area and relaxes the feet. Just come into Vajrasana. Just first decompress, relax the hips. And now, another thing which you can do which will relax the hips is come into this asana, come into like Bhujangasana. This relaxes. See, when you're opening up your legs in Bhadrasana, right? You're opening up your hips towards the side. Now, when you do this, you are stretching this whole area, relaxing the entire lower back. When we do these asanas, the lower back gets slightly strained, and your hips get strained. So now you are relaxing this whole area. Just hold yourself up like this. And for all of those, I see many of us will tend to do like this. Try to relax your hips onto the ground as much as possible. Try to completely relax your hips onto the ground as much as possible. Just hold it there. And for a few of you, even if you feel a slight pain or anything, just try to hold it there. Feel that, just bring awareness to that. See, if you have had any hip surgery or back surgery before, then do what is comfortable for you. But if you have no medical issue and you're feeling like some slight pull or the stretch, that is good. That is the sweet pain. You should feel that and just allow yourself to be in that posture for a while. Just relax. See, try to push yourself a little more. If you're able to come to a certain level, try to push yourself a little more and hold it there for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, like that. That's how you will easily get stretched. And now, relax, come back and relax back like this into the child's pose. You can decompress your back, just relax back like this. Try to keep your legs to the sides of your hips. That gives a deeper stretch. So don't sit on your heels. Try to bring your legs to the sides of your hips as much as you're able to. And go all the way. And now, from here, we're going to be entering into the last asana for the day. Tomorrow, we will continue with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama sequence. Now, it's already time. Let's all lay back onto the mat in Shavasana. Requesting everyone to lay back onto the mat. Keep your palms upwards, keep your legs apart, lay back. Now, bring awareness to your whole body. Bring awareness to your whole body. Restrict any movement. Do not have any movement. Do not move. Do not have even any slight movement in your body also. Just be completely still. Bring awareness to each part of your body. Your head, your neck, shoulders, your chest, your back, your stomach. Bring awareness to your hips, your legs, your knees, your thighs. Just bring awareness to your toes, fingers. Just visualize that your body is dead. Do not have any movements. Visualize your body is dead. And Swamiji is liberating you from everything. Swamiji is just liberating you.
अथ शवासनम् उत्थानं शवद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्
Relax your whole body. Do not have any movement, any thoughts. Now, slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, toes, your legs, your hands. Bring your knees up to your chest and just rock from side to side. Slowly feel your body coming back to life. Feel the energy. Rock from side to side. Now, once you're ready, the left side, and sit up. Turn to the left side and sit up. Nithyanandam, kids, can everyone please sit up? Yes. Wonderful. Successfully, today we have completed 127 asanas from the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. We have entered into the sequence totally. We have completed 127 asanas. Wonderful. Yes. Okay. And okay, thank you all for joining. Marupa, you should get the whole Latin America team lead. See, see, Latin America is in EST time zone. That means it's 4 a.m. for everyone. Get the whole team lead to come and do yoga at this time. Okay, ma? From tomorrow, you call the whole team lead. Yes. Now, all of you, after this, all of you can offer 1 coin to Swamiji. Offer the Guru Dakshina. You can all offer 1 coin to Swamiji. Yes, I can see smiles on faces the moment I say Guru Dakshina. Yes, wonderful. And now we have come to the conclusion of the Nithyananda Yoga for today. We thank all the viewers, everyone who's joining with us, and all the viewers. I would like to remind everyone who is watching and joining with us, even as we talk, we have the Shivastamba Yoga and the Rope Yoga happening in St. Kitts and Nevis. All the participants are having great breakthroughs. And in just 4 days, we have the next season of Paramashiva, which is starting from November 1st to December 1st. It's happening in St. Kitts and Nevis. All of you can come and enjoy the completely free 30 days program. All of you can come and directly experience the Nithyananda Yoga. You can directly get guided by the acharyas. You can directly come and experience the rope yoga and the Shivastamba. And for any of the Indian who might be having issues, we have it happening in Adi Kailash, in Bangalore, in Tiruvannamalai, and in Kashi. So you can go to any one of these places. For all the Indians, you can go to any one of these places and join us for the upcoming PSS. And now, with this, let's all sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Hold our hands in the Atmanjali and offer our gratitude to Swamiji at Swamiji's divine. Om Purnamada Namidam Nad Purnachyate Purnas Namadaya Purnamevavashyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavatsyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Yes. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. And it's 6:01 a.m. EST. All of you can take 30 minutes. 6:30, we will be starting the Pada Puja. All of you can quickly change, quickly set up your puja kit and quickly change and come and join us for the Pada Puja. For all of the viewers who are joining us online, we will be restarting the stream so you can refresh the stream and join us for the Pada Puja. Yes, thank you all. 6:30 will be starting. Vedatmaya, can you call all the Texas Rajya Sabha members? Call everyone. Let's reach out to everyone. Everyone can join us for puja. Yes, Ma Dharmadhara, call everyone from Canada. You can call everyone. Let's all come together for the Pada Puja. Yes, thank you all, Nithyananda.
In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural